Welcome again. This is Fruitful Investment Strategies Kalambai. My name is Kalambai, and yes, guys, have you realized how much more the price of things have become? Food is no more costing what it used to cost. When we came in Norway in 2007 or 2005, excuse me, the price of bread was at least 7 crowns. But the same bread with the same corn with the same technology that it was made from is costing around 37 crowns. How many times has it increased in price? Things have skyrocketed. Transport has increased in price. Housing has increased in price. When we were actually moving here, renting a house, which from parents were renting, it was a house of four bedrooms, and then it was down and up, and at that time they were paying for 7,000 crowns, which is um approximately that was 7,000 crown, which is $700, $700, $800, something like that. But today that same house is costing 3 times more. 3 times more for the same house, which at that time it was new, but now it's all in the same area. It's 3 times the price. Economies are failing. European economies are failing. American economy is failing. Everywhere things are becoming expensive. All this because of the war that was made in Russia. And this is all Joe Biden's fault. Of course, it's for him to blame. Why did he start the war? Now we are much more poorer than we used to be. Just not long ago, we're much more poorer than we used to be. And all this is because of wars which people are just causing, people are not satisfied, politicians looking for, just to make their thinking of making things better and taxing the nation. Taxes have increased, people are really being taxed. There is no end to it and no solution to it. Look at Kenya, for example. Today, young people are standing up and marching and breaking things. Well, all that is desperation in every nation. In Norway, people do not speak about it. They are much more quieter, but the economical situation is really hard. For most of the people, it's really hard. When the salary is not increasing as it should follow the pricing of the things, it doesn't increase. But yet, the way of life is really increasing every day. Every day, it's really, really hard for the people. Norway might be one of the richest countries in the world, but yet, it's also one of the most expensive places on the planet Earth. So, I think it is all about, equivalency. You can have one of the poorest countries in the world, but things might be cheap as well. But with this situation now, I think the more you are actually poor, the more your people feel it even more. Because if you can feel it from this country, then it can be felt from anywhere. From anywhere. Norwegians are not able to travel as they used to because things are becoming expensive outside. The money is not really it has lost a lot of value, so which makes again life outside very expensive. So they have to cut on the things that you used to. And this is the economical situation almost everywhere. I say almost everywhere because it's almost everywhere. And why are the people benefiting that? Actually, the rich. Because if you have invested and you have invested yourself, let's say from 2005, and you have bought really so much investments, that you have invested yourself and you have an established business, which I'm not saying that you cannot start that today, but it's much more harder for you to start today, because if you look at the pricing of the house some 5 years ago, it's not the same today, or some 10 years ago, it's not the same today. And the bank cannot easily give you a mortgage today than they could. So today, actually, it's much more strange. You cannot get a loan just easily like that. So, so back to what I was saying, if you had invested yourself many years ago, you would have been much more on a much more better place today. What am I trying to say? I'm trying to say that if you can start investing yourself from today, you can actually plant something, a seed today. You know, a seed you planted today. You make an investment today in anything. Just let it grow. Let it grow, and in 10 years, it will not be the same place that you left it, because it will be giving a life. And that will be something which is fruitful in the end. So, really, it's all about making good decisions now, and good investment decisions today, and letting them grow. Letting them grow. I always regret, because I always wanted to buy Bitcoin, and that was in 2016, 14. But I never bought it. I was a bit scared, and I think I lost a lot because of that. So I think it's all about taking bold decisions when it comes to investments, and then when you make bold decisions, you are going to actually harvest based on the result that you have. You're going to harvest much more greater in the time that is being. So let us take bold decisions. If you have some money to invest, please make sure that you start now. Start investing now in anything, in land, in property, everything. Make sure that your investment is safe and in a good place, and then it will bring up, you know, it will really bring up good fruits in the end. So if you've not subscribed, please make sure that you subscribe, you like the channel, and you share this video with many people, and comment, and see you on the next one.